Okay, here on question 4, we're being asked to find the distance between 2 points on a coordinate plane. So those 2 points are located at 2, -1, which I believe is point G. Over here at 2, -1. And then B was down at 5, -7. And we're trying to find the distance in between them. Okay, so anytime we want to find the distance between 2 points, we are always able to apply our knowledge of triangles to get the job done. Okay, so if we make a right triangle, if we make a triangle that has a right angle here, then what we have is we have something that we can work with where we will be able to label 2 of the sides. So let's label the first side. Let's label this side up here. Okay, so this is the one that went from x equals 2, and then we go over to x equals 5. So from 2 to 5, we would have a distance of 3 units. In the y direction, up and down, we're moving from -1, and we go down to -7 to line up with this point. Okay, so the difference between -1 and -7, that's a difference of 6. Okay, so I'm going to erase these, get these out of the way. Now what we have is we have 2 sides labeled, and in general, any right triangle will always follow this pattern. If we label the 3 sides, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, that is true about all right triangles. It's an essential idea to know for geometry. Okay, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That is dealing with right triangles, and we call that Pythagorean theorem, or Pythagorean theorem. Sorry, always kind of hard to say that one. Okay, so in our case, our A and our B. Now the A and the B don't really matter. I could have labeled it B and then A. The one that matters is that the C is the big side, is the hypotenuse. So we're going to be saying that 3 squared plus 6 squared should equal c squared, where this side is c. Okay, well, what is 3 squared? That's 9. 6 squared is 36. So we can say 9 and 36 make c squared. If that's the case, then in total, 45 equals c squared. Now, we're not looking for c squared, though. We're looking for c. So what do we do in that situation? Well, to get rid of that 2 up here, to get rid of that exponent, we need to do the opposite of squaring. The opposite of squaring is taking the square root. So I'm going to say that the square root of the left side should equal the square root of the right side. Okay. When I do that, what I end up with is on the right side, this disappears, and on the left side, we have that our solution is the square root of 45 equals c. And that would be your answer. That's your distance is the square root of 45. Now, in later math classes, we may spend some more time talking about ways to simplify this number down. But for now, we're fine just using that as your answer. In this question, it says round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So I think what they're expecting is that we're going to take a calculator or go to Google and type in square root of 45 and then round our answer to the nearest hundredth.